Now we got bad blood. Look what you become. We used to be best buds, and now we got bad blood. Hey!
Hey everyone, that song I watched at YouTube, Batman doing a parody of Taylor Swift, Bad Blood, and made his version called Bat Blood. It's pretty funny and pretty awesome. Singing about the whole fighting deal between Batman and Superman, and then at the end referencing the Civil War on the Marvel Universe. Pretty funny. Pretty awesome. But enough with the Bad Blood review. Enough with that. Let's talk about the next Filipino superhero. Oh, crap. There goes a blooper. Oh, well. Anyway, as I was, before I tripped, let's talk about a superhero who is pretty similar to Captain Barbell, but this guy goes to a whole new different direction. And this time it doesn't involve a barbell. This is the old, I printed out an old comic where he first appeared, and his name is Captain Boom. And Captain Boom is the one slugging the bad guy with big feet and hands. The FF guy. At least he ain't Flash Bomba. And of course, if some of you people want to know what he looks like now, here he is. That's Captain Boom for you. Now, a lot of you people are wondering, who is Captain Boom? And of course, I did mention that he's not exactly a carbon copy of Captain Barbell because there's no barbell involved this time. But he goes by an interesting, turn. See, according to the comics and also I saw a animated series. Not animated, but a Filipino TV series they made. You see, a long time ago when he was a little kid, his father was comic book artist, but he also worked in electricians, creating power cable and such. And his comic books were more like a hobby to his. Like, this video is more of a hobby to me, but what I really want to be is a comic book artist. Because I love comics. Anyway, in the story, he tells his son about his superhero character that he created. And, but sadly, he has to go somewhere in order to, his job. He has to go somewhere to keep himself going in order to pay for the house for his son and his mother. I guess the poor kid's mother passed away, so that's why he is stuck with his grandmother and his father. But sadly, the next day, this happens. The father died out of an accident. So now the poor kid is stuck with his grandmother who raised him. And during the kid's night, he was outside next to a electronic power tower that his father made. But here's a big shocker. A bolt of lightning came and hit the tower, and it made an electrical shield. And his son was trying to get away from the electrical shield, but he kept getting shocked. And then the bolt of lightning hits the satellite, and it hit him. He was in a hospital for a while, but it turns out it didn't do any terrible damage at him. Just gave him kind of a mild shock, I guess. I did heard that there were some people who got hit by lightning, and they say it's not pleasant. It's very agonizing and very painful. Heck, I even heard my uncle got struck by lightning, but he was in a campground, and he had his hand on a metal latch on the ceiling of a camper, and the lightning struck the latch and hit his hand. But that's one of my family's stories. Even though I do have curiosity of what it's like to be hit by lightning, but after what I hear a lot of people say, it's really painful and not pleasant. And even I also hear results about people who get struck by lightning, they cause amount of brain damage. So, forget about the lightning stuff. Anyway, the poor kid, even though he got struck by lightning and got electrocuted by the power tower, he survived. But here's a big shocker. During the time when he was 8, he started having superpowers. He started having a healing factor. He starts having super strength, speed, and here's the strangest thing of all. He can transform himself into another person. Especially when he's spinning himself around or running really fast, like the Flash. So he just instantly transformed himself into another person. And during his years, him and his grandmother moved because they couldn't keep their old house, so they moved into a kind of a small town area. And he makes friends with another guy who is a Jamaican, and they both grew up together as best friends. And of course, sadly, the poor kid, he has a hard time trying to get girls. Because every time he tries to talk to a girl or trying to say something or do something, things ends up terribly wrong, and the girl always thinks of him as a pervert or a moron. Do you always hate when that happens? When there's a girl that you like and you accidentally done something stupid and the girl judged you without even getting to know you? I mean, I always hated bad first impressions. I always hate people who judge over bad first impressions. I'd rather give somebody a chance so I get to know them. That's my deal. Anyway, all of a sudden he decided to keep his superpowers a secret until a certain time danger started to happen. So he secretly, behind his grandmother's back, kept turning himself into a superhero and kept doing things. And even though his grandmother, she figured it out, so she was no dumb lady, she got really upset with him. But since she noticed that he is indestructible and all, so she can't be too worried. He'll be fine. Kind of reminds me of my grandma. Every time when I'm going out somewhere, she gets really worried. Well, grandmothers, right? And of course, most mothers can be that way. Anyway, during his years, his grandmother made him a costume for his alter ego. It was kind of sissy-ish. Until his grandmother finally gave him a better costume and sticked with a good name. Captain Boom. Not bad. Captain Barbell, Captain Boom, Captain Marvel, Captain America. Even I also heard there's a Captain Philippines. I would review him, but I got too much on my plate. And of course, Captain Planet. You know, let our powers combine. Earth, fire, wind, water, heart, go planet. With your powers combined, I am Captain Planet. Who hasn't remembered that? That cartoon. Anyway, Captain Boom, he pretty much qualifies as a member of the rest of the Filipino superheroes. Of course, it'd be kind of cool who would win on a fight, Captain Barbell or Captain Boom. Who knows? It's kind of like the same thing, like who would win on a fight between Superman and Shazam Captain Marvel. Anyway, I watched the TV series. They're very entertaining. I like them a lot. So any of you who ever want to watch some of them, check them out. Captain Boom. They're very entertaining. You might enjoy them. And his story is pretty interesting. Except sometimes when that girl ain't giving him a chance, it makes me want to yell out and say, "Come on, give him a second chance!" Because I believe in second chances. That's just me. I don't go by bad first impressions. I hate jerks who do. Anyway, check out Captain Boom here. He's very awesome. Pretty cool. And you better stay tuned for the next one coming up, because this one involves a Filipino version who is based from a Disney character. And I'm not going to tell most of it, but she wishes she can be part of your world. So you better stay tuned. All right, if you don't get the song, it's about a Filipino mermaid. Yeah. There is a Filipino superhero mermaid who is based from the Disney Little Mermaid. But I'm going to tell you more about that girl. And why she qualifies as a mermaid, I don't understand. But it's people's choice. Anyway, if you like this review of this character, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And there's going to be more coming, and get ready for Christmas. Because I got a lot of ideas that might knock your socks off for Christmas. Anyway, this is Muti-Voice Reviewer, aka Michael Graham, saying, see you soon.